I met a gypsy.
Well, Ronan, Kenny's back. Is it safe to say that? Do you think is Kenny? Do we have 17 Kenny back?
I think so.
Dude, 2 races in a row for Ken Roczen. It's the first time he's done that since Anaheim 2017, San Diego 2017. Back to back in the old 20-minute main event. And man, like we said at the start of the year that Kenny was going to be a championship contender, but the way that he would win the championship would be more of a Dungey style performance, and that maybe that 2017 Kenny was gone. Maybe the guy that could put 20 seconds on the best Supercross races in the world, maybe that dude wasn't going to be the guy that won the title, but there was still a version of Kenny that could win the title. But we've got 2017 Ken as of Indy 2. He went out there tonight, absolutely smoked everybody. What was it? Was it like 13 seconds in the end?
It was like 9 in the end, but he got up to like around 12.
Yeah. Just absolutely put in work. That new bike looks incredible. You commented on that, Ronan, a couple of times. It just looks so solid underneath. It honestly looks, his bike just looks like dead. Like it's not doing anything.
If you see it through the whoops, it's dead stable.
Yeah.
Like everyone else, back end stepping out, Kenny is straight in the rut.
Yeah. He just, the thing isn't really moving around on him. And Kenny likes a reactive setup. So the bike itself is reacting. But the way that Kenny has it set up, that's to kind of counteract the way that he moves on the bike. And man, like they've just, it seems like they've got the setup absolutely dialed. No problems fitness wise in that moto. But man, just absolutely flawless performance. He was the fastest in free practice. Was he the fastest qualifier in the end?
Eli Tomac
So
got
Tomac,
qualifying 1,
yeah.
Ken Roczen got qualifying 2 and the overall for qualifying.
So he was overall fastest. So he went fastest in free practice, fastest in overall qualifying. He wins the heat and then goes out and absolutely smashes it in the main. The thing as well is he just wasted no time getting around Barsha. Like 0 time. It was first lap. He just absolutely threw down. He come together with Freeze kind of as he starts getting into lappers. But man, an absolutely flawless performance by Ken tonight. And man, like I said, I thought we could have seen Kenny win this title with like a Dungey style performance. But man, he's consistent right now, and he's being the fastest guy. So man, that was a pretty incredible performance. And obviously the first race at Indy, and I mean it's really hard in this series, this day and age, for guys to visibly look faster than the competition. Like the guys in second and third, it's so hard for the guy that's actually winning the race to be obviously faster. And I think that you could see Ken tonight obviously being quite a lot faster than Barsha and Eli. And yeah, I don't know, like it could be down to a bike thing. It could be, it could be a bunch of things, but when you see someone just be that much better, you just almost have to put it down to Ken. Like it's just literally all Ken. Like he just is that much better than those dudes out there tonight. So yeah, we go racing again on Saturday. Barsha comes in with a second place finish. Weird night for Eli. He couldn't really make it around. Barsha. He had a lot of opportunities to get it done. Eli takes out the podium in third. Cooper Webb rode all the way through the pack to get fourth in the end. Another decent showing by Webb. Shout out to Plessinger. Plessinger had his best race. Was that a career best for Plessinger with fifth?
I'm not sure.
I think he might have got a fifth before. He was in fourth at one point, and I think that was going to be a career best. Cincerello in sixth, and then Osborne in seventh. Damn, Zach is riding really fast, but he just definitely can't get a start, and he struggled on those whoops tonight. But yeah, another awesome night of racing. This was probably like the quietest race of the year. Like we've had 4 absolute bangers, and tonight felt like the first time that we'd really settled into like the season.
Yeah, it was pretty dead. Like the 250 class was,
There's like nobody in the
Nichols
250s.
it,
Yeah.
and then the 450 class was just nothing really happening, but it was good racing there.
Yeah. The crazy thing to note about, can you pull up the results of the that main? The crazy thing to really look at for 2020, I think, is just this best of the rest kind of pack that we've got going on. Like you kind of hear that the battle of the mid pack thrown around in Formula One quite a lot. But yeah, in moto, we've kind of, a Supercross, we've always sort of just had, we've always just kind of had like the top dudes, and that's really where the focus was. But I think this is the first, maybe not the first, but this is like a really obvious example of like we've got a lot of stuff to follow, like a lot of riders to follow now in this 450 class. I mean, you got guys like, you got Marvin, you've got Osborne, you've got Brayton, you've got Ferrandis, you've got Plessinger, you've got Stewart. I mean, there's these dudes that are all out there. Like Ferrandis has been on the podium this year. There's these guys that are just out there. Cincerello. Who else are we sort of forgetting? I mean, like even Davalos has kind of had some pretty good speed this year. Savachi's in there. He kind of hasn't been too much of a factor, but I mean, this is a really epic example of a really healthy field of riders. So, Indy 2, crazy night. Ken Roczen is 100% back. I just don't think that we can doubt that in any way, shape, or form after back-to-back wins and the way that he's won these last 2 main events. So
100%.
bad news bears for everybody else. And yeah, I mean, dude, I don't know. Like, he did say it was too early, but like, geez, it's not good for him to be winning like that. And then you've got we've got a whole nother race with dirt like this. I mean, what happens if Ken sweeps this whole, like you have one dude just sweeps all 3 races. Like the bike obviously works sick there. He's feeling the dirt, like just killing it. What if he goes through, just picks up 3? And then, because what's he got, a 13-point lead now?
Yeah. 14 points.
14-point lead now.
I think so.
Stretch that out to 17, leaving Indy. Yeah, dude, Kenny is looking good. And big night for Barsha too, to rebound. What was Barsha, 13th last week?
Not yet.
Dude, Barsha, 13th last week, 2nd this week. That's a crazy 450 field right there. When you can go 13-2 on the same dirt in the same stadium 3 days later, gnarly. But yeah, so really good for Barsha to be back there. Tomac's there. We will be back for Supercross Companion on Sunday as well. So thanks everybody for watching. Crazy night of racing, and we'll be back soon.